therapist, physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
The title of today's program is 12 Pain Makers That Can Destroy Your Back and Stop It from Healing. This video is a part of a series of videos on sciatica. If you want to see the entire program, go to bobandbrad.com and go to programs. And you'll also find that each video has an accompanying handout that you can print out. So it's real nice. You don't have to memorize everything in the video.
Right. Very handy to for recall.
Right.
And yeah, this is a very complete series. It's going to help you out one way or another.
It is. You don't need to watch every video. Just pick out the ones that pertain to you. But most of you should watch this one because a lot of you, I think, are getting pain and don't realize that something's causing it. We're going to go over some of the causes today.
Yep.
Not so much the cures, but we're going to show you things maybe to stop doing. Let's start with the first one, Brad. Sitting. When you sit, even with good posture, this is harder on your back than standing or lying down.
Sure. Yep.
So if you have to sit a lot, sit with good posture, of course, but also get up and walk around a lot. Break it up. Same with driving in a car. You want to make sure that you're not just going for a 2-hour drive, that you need to stop, at the gas station and take a walk around the pumps.
And the other thing, we will have a video that's going to address sitting posture with lumbar supports, because that's a whole nother short topic, and we'll go over that real quick in another video.
So worse than just sitting is sitting with a slump. So especially like a chair like this that doesn't have good back support.
Right.
Look what you're going to tend to want to do. And the same with a couch or a recliner.
Even worse than those, if they're soft and squishy, they don't offer support. Your body sinks in, you're tired. And there's been many studies showing how much pressure that puts on a disc, which can, exacerbate that problem.
Well, let's make it worse, Brad.
Okay.
So let's say you're slouched and now you lift something. Any type of weight will put more stress on the back. And if you want to even make it worse yet, go ahead and slouch, bend and twist and grab a weight. Like this, like you're going to grab something off the floor, especially a weight. This is just a terrible position for your back.
Right.
So,
well, even just bending down and twisting a little bit to tie your shoe.
Right.
If you got a sciatica problem, you probably know that that's not very fun, and we've got options with that in another video too.
We'll be going over this. Sorry for not giving you too many solutions today, but we got to just start talking. We're trying to figure out what's hurting you in your life.
Right.
So next one. Lying in your back and curling up. Now, this could be two instances where this might happen. You might be just getting up out of bed in the morning.
Yep.
But the second one be if people try to do full sit-ups like this, which we highly recommend that you do not do.
Right.
Because that's going to make it your back pain much worse. Incredible amount of stress on the disc with that.
Right. Yeah. And do we have a video about sit-ups with sciatica?
Well, we probably will some point. But core strengthening we do. Yeah,
sure,
so we'll show that. But we're also going to, if you come up and twist, again, that's even worse than just bending up.
Right.
So don't add the twist. And a lot of people like to do that. They like to come up like this and then twist.
Right.
So
I've got a patient now, when he gets out of a car, if he twists and gets out of a car, seated position twisting, it clearly irritates his back. He's got a whole system to get out. It's easy, but he just has to remember it, and he's fine.
Yeah, there are ways to do all these things without hurting your back. Now, number 7, if you actually lift weights in the C position, that's going to put a lot of stress on your back.
I know I see this, at the Y when I work out. I see other people working out there, just working hard, and I give them a lot of credit, but they'll be down like this, rounding their back and doing this like this, or these pulls. And I'm thinking, well, if you don't have back pain now, it's going to be a matter of time.
This is where we start handing our cards out to people like this, because we know it's just a matter of time. Also, if you lift an extremely heavy weight, even with the back in good position, let's say you're in perfect position.
Right.
If you lift extremely heavy weight repeatedly, you can actually still hurt your back. I mean, don't think that you can't, because you can fracture what we call the end plates. It's actually part of the vertebrae.
Right.
And we find this in some heavy lifters that they've done this.
Sure.
And didn't even realize it. So.
Or the lay person from lifting. They don't lift much. They think, well, I got good posture. I'm going to lift this really heavy object, and life is going to be okay because I'm protected because I have good posture. Body mechanics. And it's
Not
always
if
true.
if it's that heavy. So, just bending forward, like let's say, like you mentioned on the last video, Brad, brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
So if you're bending forward over the sink and brushing your
Yep.
teeth and round it out like this,
Mhm.
it's going to really bother you.
Right.
If you're bending over to make the bed, which is that's why I tell my wife I can't make the bed because I'm going to bend forward, I'm going to hurt my back.
Well, that
So-
doesn't work.
So bending forward and also twisting, of course, is
Right.
even worse. So let's say you're working moving some object. While you're bending, you're lifting some from like
Well,
if you have
like
your
this.
workbench.
I go like this. I'm rounded. I'm already putting stress on my back. It's no good. But then I do this and I twist to put it over here.
Yeah, that's one of the worst
it
things
just
you can do.
multiplies the problem.
Yep. Especially, I think that's pretty much all of them, Brad, because we went bending forward with a twist, bending forward, holding on to weight,
Right.
and bending forward in the C position and twisting and adding weights.
Right.
And that's the one you just did.
Right.
So,
And these are all things that happen on a daily basis in people's lives. And I think people aren't aware that those little things can really
they
add
can really
up
add up.
and cause problems and make that sciatica not go away or definitely make it worse.
Well, what you found they have found this out in, I believe it was a couple studies, is that you can actually reduce your pain by 50% just by doing things better, smarter.
Sure.
You know,
Right.
and I mean, we're also going to be showing you exercises in future videos that'll help you decrease the pain, hopefully even more. So,
Right.
thanks for watching.